Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our breaks this evening. It is September the 11th. Hope everybody's had a good week and ready for a nice weekend. We are just getting our weekend kicked off. A little different for us, breaking on a Friday instead of a Saturday, but that's all right. It's a nice change of pace. Hopefully you all can hear me okay. I adjust my mic about 100 times, it seems like, each week on various Zoom calls at work. Looks like we've got about 20 minutes till we get started with our schedule this evening. First up at 7 is our 2018 Limited Football Random Player 1-box break number 1. And then at 7:30 is our 2025 Star Baseball Random Team break number 1. Hey, Keith. A little low. Let me turn things up just a hair and see if that helps. Does it sound a little better now? I had it down a little bit. I was on a little bit of a loud call this afternoon, so I actually remember turning the volume down a little bit. Howdy, know the zone. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm on just a little bit early just to make sure everything is working as it should, make sure the stream is all right, all that good stuff. When you're doing a live stream, you can never be too careful. And I've learned that the hard way over the last few years. Good. Hopefully that adjustment helped. Be a little easier to hear me. I'm going to make sure our autofocus is set up, or actually turned off, but set up right. Let's open a pack or two. Make sure the camera's good. Make sure I'm properly warmed up. That's not good. That's a little better. Yeah, it seems, unfortunately, it seems like the whole West Coast is having some terrible issues with wildfires. Seems like it's smoky all up and down the coast. Just trying to get my lights set up properly. I feel like the focus is set good. No, I'm doing fantastic. Got a nice little assortment of boxes to open tonight. Looking forward to tearing into that Elite to cap things off. I haven't opened any Elite this year, so that'll be nice. Little George Brett there. Get my sleeves ready. I think Limited is up first, and then 5-star, and then 2020 Archives Retired Player Edition. So we've got all kinds of fun stuff. We've got our schedule posted for next week as well. We'll be back to our normal Saturday night, 5 o'clock start time. Let's see how a chromium card looks. Oh, that looks good. Well, good luck with that. That is always a really good learning experience. Hopefully everything will go very smooth. And even if it doesn't, don't worry, you'll be just fine. Let's see what else. I've got a little pre-break checklist I got to go through. Hopefully not, and I don't think anyone will be hurt in the process. That's the best part about it. Even if things don't go perfectly as planned, it's certainly not the end of the world by any means, and I don't think anybody's going to get injured, so you've always got that going for you. I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, but, you know, doing it for the first time when you're not used to, but that's all right. That's how you learn stuff. And then it gets easier and easier. We've got that part taken care of. Well, you never know. You just never know who might be watching. That's the funny thing about YouTube. And honestly, that was one of the things that always amazed me when I started. Because, you know, obviously even now after all this time, I have a relatively small audience, but fortunately for me, a pretty darn loyal audience. But obviously I'm not breaking cases or anything like that, so I don't have a big audience. But even early on, you know, I might have a break where there were only 12 people that bought into it, but, you know, a day or two later, the video would have been watched like 27 times. And I would just marvel at the fact that why would someone who didn't buy into a single box break, you know, didn't buy into a break that's just a single box, why would they bother watching this video? But they do. And that's the beauty of YouTube too. It's really good entertainment for the most part. So you just don't know. And even if no one watches live, once the video posts on your channel, you just don't know. It might get watched 50 times in the next week. You just never know. Let's see here. It looks like we've got about 10 minutes before we start. Go ahead and slide our limited box right here front and center. Should be nice. Yeah, I mean, people, it's fun watching breaks. I admit I watch quite a bit myself. And if you're a card person, it's just something you like. You like seeing the new stuff and sometimes seeing older stuff, and there's a nice variety out there to watch, and there's a little bit of something for everyone, I think, regardless of what their taste in cards are or their taste in breakers. There's always something out there for most card people to enjoy. That's kind of the fun thing about it. I was kind of wondering, I didn't know if we'd have a lot of people on with us tonight. Well, I appreciate that, Keith. I watch a lot of breaks for research myself. I mean, obviously it's a great way to see products, new products, things like that. I think obviously you watch 3 or 4 cases of a product being broken and you have a pretty good feel for what it is in reality. It's, not what's posted on the sales sheet necessarily, but what it really is. So that's always a great way of kind of getting a good feel for a product, knowing what kind of value it has, both, monetary value with the cards and potential entertainment value from opening. I do think we'll have a little bit of a lighter crowd this evening, though, just because I don't usually do Fridays, but that's all right. We do Friday probably 3 or 4 times a year. Things come up, gatherings of that, family gatherings, that kind of thing. Yeah, Keith. I mean, some of them are just, frankly speaking, some products have a little bit better value than others. And once you see a few cases of them open, that really kind of lets you know, at least for me on a box level, there are certain products that honestly I won't break. There are certain brands that you're never going to see me post a break for ever, whether it be on eBay or on my website, just because I don't think they provide good entertainment. I think they're boring, and I don't think that they provide any kind of value at all whatsoever. So I tend to totally steer clear of those. But still, you have to kind of watch them every year and validate to make sure that nothing big has changed. And with the way the market is today, it's really hard to find value with an open product, just because there's been such a run-up on pricing with all of the influx of people, which again is fine. I'm not complaining. It's just it makes that evaluation. You kind of have to take things with a grain of salt a little bit, but that's all right too. It's good to have some new folks in, and as things kind of ebb and flow, some of those people will end up staying for a considerable amount of time, which is positive. Hi, Scott. Yeah, sometimes those products that have, a handful of cards per box, get pretty pricey, especially if you've went through multiple ones. Although I have to say that I definitely like Elements, even though I know it's a 4-card box. I just like the product itself. I like the metal substrate that's used and the fact that it's a little something different that you don't see in every single product. Well, great. I appreciate that, Scott. Yeah, we're kind of transitioning stuff from eBay to our website. I mean, we'll always have certain things on eBay, but I think over the course of time, you'll see where we have more stuff listed on our website. Looks like we've got about 5 minutes before 7. So how was everybody's work day today? Let's see here. I'm going to open another pack. Make sure I'm properly warmed up. I just like to look at the back to see how good the focus is on the camera. If I can read the team. I can't read those numbers because they're a little faint, honestly. And I'm looking at my computer screen while I read them. I figure it's all right. Little Dave Justice there. Gino Petralli. Rich DeLucia. Joe Carter, World Series hero. Sean Dunston. Xavier Hernandez. Vince Coleman is a Met. Seems a little jarring to see that. Slightly offensive. But is it more offensive than seeing Darryl Strawberry as a Dodger? My gosh, I wish RJ was on right now. He would love that card. Kevin Tapani. Gilberto Reyes. Steve Decker. Oh, this one hurts. Lee Smith is a Cardinal. Hurtful. And Steve Buechele. Speaking of the website, I think I did list quite a few new breaks on there this week, if anybody is so inclined. Really, ran into the straw in Dallas. Howdy, keeping fishing. I would imagine he stands out in the crowd. What is he, like 6'8", 6'9"? He's a tall fella. Pretty darn tall. Compared to the rest of us. I guess I should set up the random. This happens to me all the time. I fire up the feed, I start yapping, and then I forget to set the random up for the first break. I'll get it set up. I think I need to update our count. Yeah, he's a tall guy. I would imagine. Plus, he's got very distinct facial features. Like, he's not a person that's going to blend in the crowd. Like, if you're in an airport terminal with him, you could spot him like 6 gates away. Okay, got the random set. I'll update our count real quick. Thanks to whoever ordered those elite spots. Oh, Carson. I think it's elite spots. Yep. Awesome. Fantastic. Alrighty, Elite's down to 23. Excellent. Yeah, it'd be hard not to. I mean, if you've seen his face, just shuffling through stacks of cards, you'd have a tough time missing him. Well, that's nifty. Well, all right. It looks like it's 7 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2018 Panini Limited Football Random Player 1-box break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got lead 21, 11, 42 in the top spot, and we've got Mike SE 88 in the bottom spot. So I'm just going to cut and paste our list to the right and sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we will scroll through our list before we open our box. That way everybody will know which players they have before we start opening. I know there's a couple of folks on the list, I believe, that are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be watching live and you have any questions, please put your questions in the chat and I'll do my best to answer them. Hey, Carson. Yeah, you won that in our giveaway last week. We'll probably do a little bit more of that. I've got a few more of those cards incoming, so we'll do some more giveaways with those. Hopefully, I'm glad that you enjoy it. Thought that'd be a nice thing to give away. Do giveaways with. Hey, David. How are you doing this evening? I guess that means I did a really poor job of mentioning that in the live feed last week, Carson. I'd mentioned it in the email I sent out, but I don't think I mentioned it much during the video last week. Obviously, my promotional skills are lacking. Lacking at best and terrible at worst. But yeah, we did a Labor Day giveaway after all the breaks last week, and gave away some Project 2020 cards and a couple of gift certificates for the website. So well, that's good, David. So they're playing a doubleheader today. Seems like a pretty prevalent theme in baseball these days. Awesome, David. Thanks. So I guess we're down to 13 now. We'll be all sold out in no time. All right. Now that we have gone through our list, let's open our box and see what we have. This is a big box, by the way. I can't get it all in the frame hardly. Good luck, everybody. So this is a 3-pack box. Each pack has 5 cards. Actually, I'm going to use our box just to set our packs on. All right. Pack number 1. Not sure where the hit is in that pack, so we'll just go through it card by card. Our first card is Alex Collins. Our next card is Jarvis Landry. Our next card is a Dion Kane rookie autograph, and that is serial number to 199. That is serial numbered 154 of 199. Then our next card is Myles Garrett. Didn't he sign a big extension this offseason? Or am I just imagining that? And the last card in pack number 1 is Melvin Gordon. pack number 2. And our first card is Von Miller, who I guess is out for the year with an ankle injury. Not good. Next card is Eli Manning. And then our next card is Ryan Tannehill as a Dolphin. And then our next card, Amari Cooper. Got a little bit of a white corner down there, unfortunately, at the bottom right. And then our hit in pack number 2, is a Nyheim Hines 2-color patch RPA, serial number to 75. Very nice. Let me get a bigger sleeve for that. And that's actually on card. I had forgot whether they did those particular cards, if they were on card signatures or not, but it actually is. And that's serial numbered 44 of 75. On to pack number 3. Got a nice thick card in there too. Hopefully it'll be a nice patch. Our first card is Alex Smith, who actually made the Redskins roster this week. Or I should say the Washington Football Club. Next card is LaShawn McCoy. And then Jordan Reed. And our next card is a silver parallel of Patrick Peterson, and it is serial numbered 4 of 99. And then our last card in the box, Game Day Swatch Ryan Tannehill, and it is the red foil variation in serial number 9 of 10. Pretty tough card. Game Day Swatches. It is game used. I thought they might have some detail about the game on the back. Nice looking card though. Thanks, Keith. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. All right, so let's go through our list and see who got which cards. We will start with our base cards. Our Jordan Reed goes to N and M cards. Congrats on that. Then our LaShawn McCoy goes to MJ Golfer 2. Congrats. Then our Alex Smith goes to Rotten City. Congrats on that. Our Amari Cooper goes to Scott M0068. Congrats. Hey, Bobby. How are you doing this evening? Then our Ryan Tannehill base and also our Ryan Tannehill jersey goes to Woody. Congrats on that. Not too shabby there. And then our Eli Manning base goes to 505 Sports. Congrats on that. Then our Von Miller goes to Puffa 5757. Congrats on that. And then our Melvin Gordon goes to Nyrad 3678. Congrats on that. And the Miles Garrett goes to Tybee 5314. Congrats on that. And then our Jarvis Landry goes to BSLA 2522. Congrats. And then our Alex Collins goes to BSLA 2522, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Patrick Peterson silver parallel to 99 goes to BSLA 2522. 3 in a row. Very nice. And then our Dion Kane autograph rookie card also goes to BSLA 2522. Congrats. And then last but certainly not least, our Naheim Hines RPA with a 2-color patch serial numbered to 75. And that goes to Puffa 5757. Congratulations on that. Not too shabby. Hey, RJ. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2018 Panini Limited Football Random Player 1 Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thank you for your patience. I know this one took a little while to get filled, but we certainly appreciate that. And we'll be back in about 13 minutes with our 2025 Star Baseball Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. Long time no see, RJ. It's been a while. Like maybe a couple hours. I just realized my cam is crooked, or I feel like it is unlevel, which sometimes does happen. Hey, Chris. Sorry about that. Had to readjust the... I feel like that's a little more level. I'll stand it up. We'll go ahead and get a random set since we've got a few minutes. Do you have time to get some dinner, RJ? Alrighty, just about got the random set, and I'll go ahead and update our elite list, but I know that I think David took 10 spots in that, and I think somebody else just bought a couple, so we might be sold out. Hope everybody's having a good early start to the weekend. Well, not necessarily early start, but we were on a little earlier than normal. Hopefully everybody's weekend has started well. Thank you, Richard, for closing out the elite break. So it does look like everything is sold out this evening. Thanks, everybody. See, it looks like we've got about 9 minutes before 5-star. Let's peruse the website for us just a brief moment. I'll show you what I put up new this week. We'll go through and take a quick peek. Relisted the Bowman Chrome HTA from 19, the random team break. Relisted Museum. Also relisted the Tier 1. I think all of those are random team. And I think those are the new baseball breaks. And then for basketball, I relisted the Prism Blaster break. And I think I had Chronicles and Mosaic up last week. We're going to be doing the Chronicles break next Saturday. So that'll be on the schedule for sure. That will be one of our breaks next Saturday as we go back to our normal time. And then for football, I relisted the Gold Standard and Element random team breaks. I'm debating on whether or not to put a team break up for Mosaic. Honestly, I'm basically thinking that I'm not going to, just because I don't like the price point on it, honestly. But if you all feel different, please let me know. And I put up SP Game Used Hockey again at 99 cents a spot. I like breaking that. Not every box is a dead bang winner, but more often than not, you'll find something that's really cool in the boxes. And it's a lower price point, relatively speaking, so I feel like it's a nice value. But anyway, enough about that. Looks like we've got 7 minutes. I think I'm going to... Yeah. I know you're shocked that I don't have 12 Stadium Club breaks listed in the baseball section, but yeah, I just, David, I don't feel like that's going to happen. Well, I shouldn't say ever, because if they reconfigured the brand properly, I would definitely break it. I will say in its current configuration, though, I never will. Buck Johnson. Oh, little Larry Bird. Excellent. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence on Football Mosaic because the hobby boxes are so much, and even the choice boxes, which are just 8 cards, are quite a bit. And I have a random player break listed for it on eBay, but I was going to do a random team break with the hobby product or the hobby box on the website, but my gosh, that seems like a very... It seems a little more expensive than our usual price point for random team, where we're usually between 10 and 20 for the most part. And maybe that's just me being hypersensitive to the price point. Yeah, Chris, unfortunately, if you're looking for some Stadium Club breaks, I'm not your guy. I'll have to apologize to you in advance for that. Yeah, I'm not. If if that's the game you're looking for, man, I am not your guy. I love those old Nuggets jerseys. Little Dave Jamerson. Oop, Scottie Pippen. Going up and under Vladi. Dana Barros just relaxing pregame. Getting ready to launch some three-pointers just to get warmed up. Little Reggie Miller team checklist. Little Isaiah Thomas. And then little KJ staying in school. I can't believe they put that as card number 23 in the set, though. Not the best checklisting move ever. Well, see, now that's what's funny, Chris, is you bring up a great point, is I'm always opening up old Stadium Club. You know, like I've got those 91 baseball packs that I open all the time, and I like those. I just don't like the current product. Its structure offends me, so I don't have any desire to break it, and might not. But again, that's just me. You know, lots of people do breaks with those, and it's, you know, there are certain aspects of the product. The photography obviously is fantastic. I just, you know, I don't have any interest in it. Which, and I get your point, Chris. That seems kind of hypocritical of me to say that, because I like the older Stadium Club. And I've ripped hundreds of those boxes. Literally hundreds of those. And probably will continue to do so. The greatness of Greg Maddux. I saw some crazy stat on him on Twitter today. In his 4 Cy Young seasons, as a total, he gave up 33 home runs over those 4 seasons. Justin Verlander last year, as the AL Cy Young Award winner, gave up 36. Little fun fact for you. Andujar Cedeno, Todd Hundley, the checklist, which I believe that's Sandy Alomar Jr., silhouetted in the background, Jeff Montgomery, Tim Wallach, Kelly Downs, Omar Olivares, Lloyd McClendon, the greatness of Tony Gwynn, Luis Polonia, and Mike Stanton. I'm glad you brought that point up, Chris, because honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that. Even though they're obviously the same brand, I think of them as 2 separate entities. But yes, I guess that does sound very hypocritical of me to rant and rave about Stadium Club and how I'm never going to open it, but then yet I constantly am opening packs of 91 Stadium Club and have been for months on my streams at various points, and will probably continue to do so. But yes, it's kind of an apples and oranges thing. But it does, I guess it sounds kind of odd. And I'll own that. Looks like we've got a couple of minutes before we get started with 5-star. I cannot even imagine what we might pull out of 5-star. Seems like it's really nice this year. Got a lot of fun stuff in it. So we've got 5-star, and then Archive, Signature Series, Retired Player, and then Clearly Authentic. And then we'll get into our Elite Box. And then next week's schedule, I've already got it posted. I don't have it posted on the website yet, but I will tomorrow, probably. We're going to do 18 Elite Extra Edition Baseball. It's kind of one of those far out there kind of breaks, but it looks like it's just about sold out on eBay, and we'll sell off the rest of them and do that break. And then 19 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby, and that's listed on the website. That's the hobby box, not the HTA random team. And then 1920 Upper Deck Ice. We did a 1819 Ice box a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was a load of fun. And it's it's like $1.19 a spot or something. It's very affordable. And they've got the nice exquisite collection cards in those as well, which is a great overlay for those Upper Deck products that they're put in. And then we'll be doing a Chronicles Basketball Blaster box, which is like 99 cents a spot. So I figure it's pretty affordable and something fun. Again, I didn't like the price point of the hobby box because they're like $800, and I don't think anyone's really that inclined to spend $6 on a player spot in a Chronicles break. Maybe I'm wrong. If I am, please set me straight. But I don't think I am. And then we'll be doing Gold Standard Football Random Team again. We hit a burrow with our first one, so hopefully we'll hit a 2-0 with this one. And then our 2020 Luminaries Baseball Random Team break, which is kind of a feast or famine thing because it's a one-card box, but it's an autograph or autograph relic that's serial numbered to 15 or less. And the checklist is pretty stellar, and there are also a lot of cut sigs in that program as well. So should be a lot of fun next week. And I dare say I'll probably add one or two breaks to that list as the week goes on. But right now, we are scheduled with all those, and that is pretty much chiseled in granite from my side. So that's at least a portion of what we'll be doing next week. But I'd like to add a couple more to that too. So we'll see how that progresses. Well, good gracious, it's a little bit past 7:30. So let's get started with our 2020 Topps 5-Star Baseball Random Team one-box break number 1. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times, and then we'll match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Anthony in the top spot and Milani in the bottom spot. Alrighty, so I'll just cut and paste this list over to the right, and we'll run through the list real quick and see who got which teams. Blow up our list a little bit so it's a little easier to read. All right, so Adam's got the Nationals, Andy's got the Braves and the Orioles, Anthony has the Angels, the A's, the Blue Jays, the Brewers, and the Marlins, Bobby's got the Phillies and the White Sox, Chris, you've got the Giants, Craig's got the Dodgers, the Red Sox, and the Reds. David's got the Cardinals and the Rays. Jeff's got the Astros, the Diamondbacks, the Rangers, and the Rockies. Joseph's got the Royals. Karen's got the Pirates. Kenneth has the Cubs, the Indians, and the Mets. Mark has the Padres. Milani's got the Tigers and the Yankees. Ryan has the Mariners, and Scott's got the Twins. So let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There's our pack. All right. Our first card. Whoa, look at that. Look at that little Mark Teixeira MLB logo autograph. Nuts. That's nuts. Nice little MLB logo off of a game-used jersey. Wow. That's pretty crazy. How about that? How about that? That's pretty crazy. Little Mark Teixeira. Now, what's crazy is the second card in this box is not too shabby. I'm just going to let this sit up here for a couple seconds, though, just because. Not too shabby there. I'm just going to set that right there. And then our second card in the box is Carter Keyboom for the Nationals. I love the foil on these. It's a nice etched foil. Melanie, I'm glad you're on the... Am I pronouncing your name correct, Melanie? Is it Melanie or Melanie? I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm thrilled that you're live on the feed with us to watch me pull that since you have the Yankees. That is awesome. I'm glad that you were able to watch that live. Well, all right, let's go take a quick peek at our list and see who won which cards. I guess I've already given away who won with the Yankees. So congratulations on that, Milani. That's fantastic. Hopefully that will get your weekend off to a great start. And then our Carter Keyboom for the Nationals goes to Adam. So congrats on that, Adam. Not too shabby. I'm just going to put that there so we can take a nice gander at it for a while. Very, very nice. My goodness. It's been a while since I pulled an MLB logo. Very nice, though. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Topps 5-Star Baseball Random Team Break. Thanks, everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. And thanks for everybody that joined us live in the chat for the break. And we'll be back here in a couple of minutes with our 2020 Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition break. Thanks again, everyone. Alrighty, we'll see you later, Chris. I am going to get a quick picture of this card before we start the next break. My goodness, quite the box there. Let me go ahead and set the random up for archives, and we'll get started with that. Hi, Landon. So you're in the archives break. Well, best of luck to you. We'll get started in just a minute. All right, well, let's get started with our 2020 Topps Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition. Random Player One Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times. Sorry about that. That was our dog barking. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Matt CZA in the top spot. And we've got Landby 5376 in the bottom spot. So I'm just going to cut and paste our list over to the right, sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, and then we'll go through the list shortly before we open our box and see who we get. No, she's a little long-haired Chihuahua. She sounds a lot meaner than she is. She's old too. She's like 13. She's still got a pretty good skip in her step though for a dog of that age. But yeah, if she sees something she doesn't like, she'll let you know. All right. Yeah, a little bit of a yapper. Not too bad though, just every now and then. Two. No, I bet they're a handful. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Milani, if you're still watching, I'll ship you a one touch with the Teixeira card. I'm not going to ship it in the one touch though, because sometimes they kind of jostle around in transit, and I don't want the corners of the sides getting dinged up. So, I mean, I'll send you one so you can use it if you want to display it or to have it for the card, but I won't ship the card physically in it. I just don't like, I feel like if there's any room or give, sometimes cards can get a little dinged up in those when they're being shipped. So I don't like shipping cards in them. Makes me a little nervous. Lou, this is the 2020 Archive Signature Series. Alrighty, now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. And Benito Santiago. And that is serial numbered 24 of 33. See, I can't get that serial number to show up because of that dark background. And this is from the 93 Stadium Club Dome set, which is most well known because it has one of Derek Jeter's rookie cards from 1993, but it was a factory set. It wasn't issued in pack form. So let's go back through our list and see who won. And that goes to Ken Bond 59. Congratulations on that. Take another look there. Well, he's got an excellent signature, that's for sure. And also the subject of staggering rookie card speculation in 1987. Many moons ago. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Topps Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all buying spots in our breaks, supporting our breaks. Thanks for everybody that was with us on the live feed. And we'll be back in about 2 minutes with our 2019 Clearly Authentic Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Let me set the random up and we'll get started with our Clearly Authentic. Looks like we're just running a minute or two behind, but this is the next to last break of the evening. I always like to generally save my long one for the end, just because. That way I'm not rushed and I can kind of take my time with it. And I think anybody that's watched me for any amount of time knows that I might be the slowest pack opener in the entire planet. So it's going to take a while for me to go through 20 packs of cards. Should be a lot of fun though. There's basically something in every pack in the Elite Football, whether it be a rookie or a parallel or an insert or a jersey card or an autograph or something like that. So it should be nice to open. Well, all right, Landon. Hopefully you'll be back with us. Thank you for that, RJ. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:50, so let's go ahead and get started with our 2019 Topps Clearly Authentic Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. We've got Adam P in the top spot, and we've got Steve in the bottom spot. Lou, and I recall you buying spots in 3 or 4 breaks a few days ago, and I don't think that any of those have sold out yet. When they do, though, I'll send you a message through eBay letting you know what time we're going to be doing the break. That way you certainly won't miss it. But I'll send you a message before, usually a few days before, letting you know when we'll be doing that particular break. That way you don't have to keep on guessing. Because sometimes they take a little while before they sell out. Alrighty, we'll blow up our list a little bit. Alrighty. Now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. And it is a Rowdy Tellez rookie card. Not the Blue Jay we were hoping for. Well, all right. Let's go through our list and see who got the Rowdy Tellez. Let me widen this out a little bit. And alrighty, it goes to Al. Congratulations on that, Al. Hope you're watching this evening. Congrats on that. Take another look at the Rowdy Tellez autographed rookie card. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Clearly Authentic Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, we certainly appreciate it. And we'll be back here in about 4 minutes with our 2020 Elite Football Random Player Break. Thanks again, everybody. Well, shoot. I saw that Blue Jay logo when I was cracking open that box, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this will be Vladdy Jr. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I'm just looking at this box because they use Jerry Rice as their spokesman, but I don't think they have a lot of retired player content in this product, not the way that the brand did, say, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I just found that odd. I'm going to go ahead and set up our random for Elite. If you don't have a cold beverage, now would be a real good time to get one. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go get myself another one here in a few minutes. Although I think I've still got a little bit of this Coca-Cola left. I'd say I'm looking forward to this, though. It's been a few years since I've opened an Elite football product. I don't think I broke it at all last year, and I don't think I broke it the year before that. Should be a lot of fun, though. Should be a lot of fun. So you've got the random set. Good, good, good. We'll give it a couple minutes. Give folks a few minutes to open up the live feed for those who had bought spots in the break. And get Surge. That's a bit much, RJ. It's almost 8 o'clock at night and I'm drinking Coke, so that's probably not the smartest thing that I've ever done in my life, but not quite as bad as Surge. Although I like the flavor Surge. They used to have it at Taco Cabana all the time when we lived in Texas. It's pretty good. Of course, I was pretty wired up the rest of the day after I'd have it for lunch, but I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm on vacation, so I guess it doesn't matter if I'm awake the rest of the night. Thanks for those of you that pounded the thumbs up on the live stream. I appreciate that. And thanks to those of you that are going ahead and getting spots for next week. Thank you very much. I figured we'd have a few more spots available later in the evening for this evening's stuff, but y'all just gobbled gobbled everything up quick. So I usually like to try to have a few spots open as we go through the evening in case somebody wants to jump into something. But I probably needed to have another break set up. We'll have a little bit bigger lineup next week, so there'll be a little bit more stuff open for those of you that want to jump in. Well, all right. It is 8 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2020 Elite Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Richard in the top spot. Richard, if you happen to be on the live feed, do you go by Richard or by Rick? Just wanted to make sure. And we got Woody in the bottom spot. All right. So I will just cut and paste this over to the right, and we'll scroll through the list. That way everybody knows the players that they have before we start opening packs. So obviously, RJ, you're not the only fan of Surge in the chat. Chris, do they still have that available where you live? Is that something you can go to the grocery store and get, or is there any fast food restaurant that still has that in their soda selection? I don't think I have it where I live, but I had it when we lived in Texas. But I haven't had it in ages. I think I might have had it the last time I went to San Antonio, though. So they still have it down there, RJ, on tap? You know, I've never been to a Wawa. I mean, I know what they are, but I've just never physically been in one. Well, I just haven't had the opportunity, David. I don't live on the East Coast, and I rarely travel these days. I mean, I know what they are. I've probably driven by them, but I've just never, on various trips and stuff. I just haven't. Oh, it's bottled. Okay. So it's not something that's on the soda tap. It's something you can go in and buy bottles of. I remember the bottles, the round bottles that they were in. It's kind of like Jolt. If anybody happens to remember Jolt, that was more of a cola, but, same premise, 2 or 3 times the caffeine, give you the jitters if you drank it too fast, that kind of stuff. Oh, does he? Oh, but yeah. Now that's something. And I haven't been in one of those, and I'm dying to. My daughter that lives down there, they go to it all the time. But Bucky's is like basically the largest convenience store in the history of mankind. It's basically a 7-Eleven, but it's the size of a small Walmart. Yeah, Bucky's it's pretty insane. Obviously, the next time we go down there to visit, I'll go in and buy 18 kinds of candy. Good gracious, David. That seems like a tough first gig. And a little creepy. I've been in a few 7-Elevens past midnight. It's a odd crowd. Are there any other major convenience store chains that we have failed to mention? I think we've hit all the big ones: 7-Eleven, Wawa, Bucky's. Anything else? Well, all right. Now that we've went through our list, let's open our box. Good luck, everybody. So there's our packs. All right. Pack number 1. Well, the foil on these is incredible. Jared Goff. Then we have a Yetur Gross Matos rookie card, and that is serial numbered 566 of 799. It's got a little indentation down there at the bottom. You can see from where the card was put out with one of the rollers from the feeder into the pack outline. That is generally how that happens, unfortunately. And then our next card, is a Isaiah Simmons red parallel, red aspirations. And that is serial numbered 8 of 89. Took me a little bit to pick up on the aspirations part right up there. Normally it's a much bigger graphic on the card. And then the serial number is out of 89, which is his jersey number subtracted from 100. So the status version would be serial number 211. And that serial numbering pattern for those sets goes back, good gracious, it goes back almost 20 years. And then our last two cards in the pack are Matthew Stafford and Tyler Boyd. And then we have our Super Bowl reporter card. On to our next pack. Let me do something real quick. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. First card from Pack 2 is Hunter Renfrow. Then we have George Kittle. And then our next card is a Calavin Chason rookie. And that is a red parallel, I believe. It is serial numbered out of 399. 57 of 399. No, David, Vet Base does not ship because there's 100 cards in this box. Then our next card is Drew Brees. And then our last card in the pack is Gardner Minshew. All right, next pack. And our first card is Teddy Bridgewater as a Panther. And then our next card, Phillip Rivers as a Colt. I feel like I'm in Bizarro land. And then our next card is a Julian Edelman dual threat, and this is the blue version, and it's serial numbered 2 of 10. How about that? 2 of 10. And this has got some very nice foil etching. It's hard to, it doesn't pick up on the camera very well. This is quite a card. Very indicative of the Elite brand. Nice card. And then our next card is Matt Ryan. And then our last card in the pack is Darius Leonard. On to pack number 4. And our first card is Adrian Peterson, who was released and has signed with the Lions. I hope he rushes for 2,000 yards this year. Next up, Le'Veon Bell. Then our next card, a little Carson Wentz tidal waves. Not serial numbered. And then our next card is Cooper Kupp. And then our last card in the pack is Joey Bosa. And then our reporter card. On to our next pack. First card is Mitchell Trubisky. Marquise Brown. Oh, we got something good coming up. And our next card, Chase Young Pen Pal autograph. How about that? Not too shabby there. So that is our Pen Pal rookie autograph for the box. I think these are one per box. And this is the blue ink version, which there I believe are 99 or less of each of the blue ink pink Pen Pal autographs. How about that? This guy's a beast. Fantastic. Nice little card there. And then our next card is Chris Carson. And then our last card is Amari Cooper. On to our next pack. Calvin Ridley. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, now here's something nice. A little gold status die cut of Julian Okawara. Rookie with the Lions. Beautiful card. Gold status. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And that is serial numbered 13 of 24. Well, that brings back some memories. Nice little card. And our next card is Nick Bosa. So we've hit both of the Bosa brothers already. And then our last card in the pack is David Montgomery. Next pack. First card is Kenyon Drake. Then we have Josh Jacobs. And our next card, turn of the century, Brian Edwards. And that is serial numbered 147 out of 199 for the Raiders. Although I realize this is a player break. Nice autograph there. This guy's supposed to have a nice year from what I've read. Very nice. Then our next card is Zadarius Smith. And then Big Ben. And then our Kid Reporter card. On to our next pack. And I think I've already lost count of which one. But that's all right. And our first card is Christian Kirk. Our next card is a Logan Wilson rookie card, and that's serial numbered 199 out of 799. Oh, and then our next card, how about that? A little 2000 throwback, Justin Herbert rookie. Angle this to where you can see the pattern of the foil. The light makes this one not show up as good as it probably should. Beautiful card though. Very nice. I love these throwbacks. Nice card for the Herbert spot. Then our next card is Joe Mixon. And then our last card in the pack is DJ Moore. along with our kid reporter card. First card, Travis Kelce. And then our next card is a Cole McDonald rookie card. And that is serial numbered 552 to 799. Unfortunately, it's got a little bit of that same problem at the bottom where the feeder roller has crimped it just a smidge. And then our next card, whoa, look at that. Little Ezekiel Elliott, and that is serial numbered 55 of 99. And that is the purple parallel, and there is a lot going on with that. A lot. That's a crazy looking card. It looks nice. It's really nice, but the foil pattern is just a lot to behold there. Pretty cool though. That might be my favorite card in the box. And then right behind it, as luck would have it, a Zeke base card. And then our last card in the pack is Josh Allen. On to our next pack. Yeah, I would think Woody would love that card. First card is Derek Carr. Next up, Honey Badger. And then the next card is a Josh Allen Playmakers insert with some embossed foil. Very nice. Very nice old school with the actual embossing of the entire card. Very nice. And then our last, or next to last card in the pack is Leonard Fournette. And then the actual last card in the pack is DK Metcalf. All right, first card, Khalil Mack. Mark Ingram. And then our next card, how about that? A little throwback threads. Mark Gastineau. And that is serial number 285 to 299. A nice change of pace with a throwback thread set where it's more 80-ish oriented with design and checklist rather than 50s and 60s and maybe 70s oriented as it has been in years past. Nice card though. And our next card is Devin Singletary. And then Aaron Rodgers. And then our kid reporter card. Our first card is Christian McCaffrey. Then Todd Gurley. And an Adrian Peterson red parallel, and that's serial numbered 370 out of 399. And then our next card is Odell Beckham Jr. And then Chris Godwin. Next pack. Ryan Kerrigan. Lamar Jackson. Oh, now here's something here. A little elite company with some Ohio State alumni: Chase Young, Michael Thomas, Nick Bosa, and Paul Warfield. So we'll do a random for this. Very nice. All right. Next card is Kenny Golladay. And then Nick Chubb. And our reporter card. Drew Lock. Melvin Gordon as a Bronco. And then our rookie on deck, KJ Hamler. Again with the nice embossed foil. Alvin Kamara. And Derrick Henry. On to our next pack. Jason Kelce. Sam Darnold. And then Elite Deck, Michael Thomas. And then Ryan Tannehill. And Mark Andrews. Miles Sanders. Stephon Gilmore. Then we've got another 2000 throwback of Mike Evans with the beautiful etched foil board. So I guess those are about 2 or 3 per box. Look fantastic, though. Our next card is Leighton Vander Esch. And then Daniel Jones. And our kid reporter card. All right, it looks like we've got 4 packs left. 4 packs left. Dalvin Cook. TJ Watt. And then we have a Marlon Davidson red rookie parallel rookie card. And that's serial numbered 134 of 399. Definitely like the pattern on those red parallels. It looks really nice. Looks really nice. Then our next card is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Then our last card is Aaron Jones. Kyler Murray. Philip Lindsay. Oh, now this is nice. A little 2000 Retro Aspirations, Juju Smith-Schuster, and that's serial numbered at 51 of 81. That is really sharp, like the little intricate die cuts there on the sides. Chase, we've still got tons of spots left in that, so I don't have an ETA on it. That one's going to be a little while, unfortunately. It just takes breaks that are priced like that a little while to sell. All right. Russell Wilson. And then David's favorite quarterback, Dak. And our kid reporter card. Our next to last pack. Tyreek Hill. Terry McLaurin. Michael Vick Playmakers. Richard Sherman. And Danny Amendola. Last pack. Adam Thielen. Deshaun Watson. And then a rookie elitist insert, T. Higgins. And then Evan Ingram. And our last card in the box is Jarrett Stidham. So, all right, before we go through our list and see who gets which cards, we have a single card to random. So I'll get that set up real quick, and we'll get that taken care of. But first, I'm going to go get my sticky notes and my pen because I left them on the other table. All right, Give me just a second to get that random set. We'll do that first, and then we'll go through the list and all of the inserts and parallels and everything that we pulled and see who got which cards. All right, so I've got each of the players listed twice, basically in order that they appear on the card left to right. So I'm going to randomize this list 5 times, and whichever player is at the top after those 5 randomizations, that will be the spot that that card will go to. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5, and it goes to the Nick Bosa spot. All right, give me just a second to sort through some of these inserts, and we'll go through those. Just want to kind of separate our parallels and our inserts and whatnot. Since we have a very nice assortment, kind of a lot of nice different stuff in here. So we'll go to that one first, since that goes to the Nick Bosa spot. That goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then our Yetur Gross-Matos rookie card, serial number to 799. And that goes to Claude. Congrats on that, Claude. And then our Isaiah Simmons Aspirations, serial number to 89. And that goes to Lawrence as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Calavon Chason red parallel to 399. And that goes to Luke. Congrats on that, Luke. And then our Logan Wilson rookie card, serial number to 799. And that goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. And then our Cole McDonald rookie card, serial number to 799. And that goes to Richard as well. And then our Ezekiel Elliott purple parallel, serial number to 999, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Adrian Peterson red parallel to 399, and that also goes to Fred. And then our Mike Evans 2000 Elite Retro parallel, and that goes to Jeff. Congrats on that, Jeff. And then our Marlon Davidson red rookie parallel, serial number to 399, and that goes to Richard. Congrats on that. And then our Juju Smith-Schuster 2000 Retro Aspirations parallel, serial number to 81. And that goes to Richard. Congrats on that. And then our Justin Herbert 2000 Rookie Retro card, and that goes to Carson. Congrats on that, Carson. And then our Julian Okawara gold status, serial numbered to 24. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that. Next up, we will go through our inserts. First up, our rookie elitist T. Higgins. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our rookie on deck, KJ Hamler. And that goes to Kevin. Congrats on that. And then our elite deck, Michael Thomas. That goes to David. Congrats on that. And then our Michael Vick Playmaker. And that goes to Carson. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Josh Allen Playmakers goes to Kevin. Congrats on that. And then our Tidal Waves Carson Wentz. And that goes to Carson. Congrats on that. And then our Julian Edelman Dual Threats Blue, serial numbered 2 of 10. And that goes to David. Congrats on that, David. How about that? Next up are our hits from the box. First up is our Throwback Threads Mark Gastineau jersey, serial number to 299. And that goes to Alan. Congrats on that, Alan. And then our Turn of the Century Brian Edwards autograph, serial number to 149. And that goes to Claude. Congrats on that. And then last but certainly not least, our Chase Young Pen Pals autograph. And that goes to Carson. Congratulations on that. I feel like it's a pretty good box. A little higher price than most elite boxes usually are, but you know, that seems to be the trend these days. I do like the one pen pal per box though. Brian Edwards. I do like the new throwback, the newer, less vintagey Throwback Threads design. Nice box though. Very nice box. Well, that concludes our 2000 Elite Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, I appreciate you all buying spots in our break and supporting our website, and certainly appreciate everybody that was with us on the live feed for the break this evening. And hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend, and we'll be back next Saturday, or next week on Saturday, our regular day at 5 p.m. Central. Thanks again, everybody. Well, all right. I have to say, I thought that was a fun box. That was a nice box. And this foil board is a lot nicer than what's been used in past Elite Football products, at least the ones that I've opened. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves this evening. I know I certainly did. Hopefully everybody will have a great rest of your weekend. A little rest, relaxation. Hopefully not too much heat or too much rain. We've got a nice schedule set up for next Saturday, and I'll probably add a couple to that, but I'll have the basically the times and everything broken out on the blog section of the website tomorrow, probably at the latest. But we certainly appreciate everybody that tuned in with us this week since we changed from our normal schedule, and appreciate everybody buying out all the spots and all the breaks, as always. And yeah, hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. I'm going to rest a little bit next week, and I will be back on Saturday. But thanks again, you all.